So it's been a few months since I've worked on my Atlas drill press here. I was going to have some stuff to do around the house and the yard. So it's about time to get back into working on this thing. I'm kind of excited to get it up and running. It's just been kind of sitting around since about the end of the winter. So I'm going to go ahead and start work on this now by completely disassembling this head unit so I can sandblast the main body part of it and get ready for paint. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is just take this all apart. Okay, so first I'm just going to go ahead and take this belt guard off. I think that's the easiest thing to pull off right now. Cut that off. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can pop this pulley off real quick. Came off real easy. Now I should be able to just take this bearing plate off. There should be 4 screws holding it on, but it seems to be missing one. But let's see if I can just pull this off also. There we go. All right. Okay, so there appears to be one screw holding in the spindle pulley sleeve here, so I think if I just loosen that, then I should be able to pull that out along with the bearing. That's come a little ways out. I may have to push this out from the other side, so I'm going to move on to something else for now. Okay, going on the other side here, first thing, this is kind of stupid I even kept it in this long, but pull out this drill bit and pull the chuck out. Now this little chain with these things on it is going to get in the way and get kind of annoying, so I'm just going to pull it off now also. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull this depth guide off. That shouldn't be too bad. Just one more thing to get out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to start trying to assemble the spindle feed assembly here. I'm going to start by just taking all the handle parts off. There's a screw holding part of it on. I'm just going to try to pull it off here with some pliers here and see if I can get it without garfing it up. There we go. Pull that screw off. So there's a tapered pin holding this handle on. I'm not quite sure which side is the larger side, but I'm pretty sure it's this one because it's a little crowned over. So I think if I just hit this pin on the other side, I should be able to knock it loose, hopefully. Oh, perfect. And that came out without any trouble at all. So that should be it for the handle, and that just came right off. Okay, now there's a collar that I can pull off. A little stuck on there, but okay, that shaft is pretty dirty, so I cleaned it up with some acetone. I'm just going to try to gently pry this off with a couple of screwdrivers, see if that'll work. Like I said, I've tried prying this off a few different ways, but I think the only way it's going to get it is using a gear puller, so we're going to try that out now, if I can get it to stay on. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can pull off this grease cup next. Should just unscrew here. I'll get a wrench for the other part. All right. Okay, so I flipped around the other side here, and I'd like to get this spring tensioner off and then pull the whole spindle feed out. This is the release for the spring, so hopefully that spring won't be under any tension when I pull this out. And then I'll just pull this little set screw out and see if that'll work. Okay, that's coming right out. There's a lock nut and a set screw here. And I'm going to pull this spring detensioner out. It's already loose. Okay, now I'm just going to pry this cap off that's holding on this knob. Well, the spring makes me a little nervous, but I believe it is completely untensioned, so let's see if I can pull that out. Okay, so there's the tensioning assembly there. Now I should be able to just pull this shaft out. Get a little rubber mallet here. Okay, it's moving right along. Now that I've got that tensioning knob out of the way, I'm going to try to pull this locking lever off. I think it should just come right off. Well, I don't think there's anything else holding the spindle in at this point, so I'm going to see if I can just pull the whole thing out. Yep, came right out. Very long spindle. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull this other locking lever out real quick. It's the same as the other one, it just has a nut on the other side. It tightens too. Okay, there's that side of it. So we're locking the head. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can knock the other side out with the dowel here. Alright, that came right out. Alright, was there anything else removed here? I'm gonna see if I can tap out the rest of this thing. There we go. That came out quite easily. And we'll just pull off this switch plate, just to kind of see what's underneath, and I'll probably sandblast around this anyways. Okay, now that I've got everything else off, I'm going to pull off the motor bracket here. I was using it to keep it upright, but there's no real need for it anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull out these clamps for that lock. Should just pop it out. Okay. Okay, I've taken off everything that was mounted to it, so it's just down to the bare casting here. I'm not going to take off the front plate because it's riveted on, but everything else is out. So this should be pretty easy to throw into my parts washer. Get some of the grime and grease off it, and then I haven't decided yet if I'm for sure going to sandblast this or if I'm just going to use paint stripper on it. But should be pretty easy now that everything's off it. It really that job went a lot by quicker than I thought. It only took about half an hour to do this, which is really great. I thought it was going to be kind of a while to figure this out, but yep, that's it. So that's all for now. Alright, and there's the aftermath. There's all the parts I took off just now.